and I support him 100%. Irving said, "Human beings have mood swings. I don't have to be perfect. My teammates know who I am, and I'm proud of who I am." Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Greg, tonight's game, like so many, could come down to the three-point shooting. There are debates as to whether that style alone can win you a championship. What do you think?
You know, there will never be a substitute for balance, but I just think with the evolution of the skill that we see in our game, the coaches and players being so smart, you do want to keep the opponents guessing, but let's face it, the three-point shot is here to stay. It's really simple math. 3 is more than 2.
So the net starting 5. Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. Durant and Prince make up the forwards. And it's Jordan in at the 5 spot. And for the Mavericks, Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic out there with J.J. Barea. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. Now here's Irving. Pass to LeVert. Clock at 6. Knocks it loose. Doncic with it. Guarded now by Durant. Prince outside. The kick out to Irving. No good on the triple. Dallas with the ball. Doncic outside. The pass to Finney-Smith. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Taurean Prince. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of this. And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year.
Guys, you wouldn't expect this year's series to go that way, but after last year, you never know.
Stolen by Durant. Oh, and here comes Prince all alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
You know, guys are a little shaky when they're around Durant because defensively he's got long arms, he's active with his hands, and that's why he comes up with those steals.
And without a doubt, Taurean Prince comes in looking for his shot. At times, however, he can have tunnel vision.
You know, Greg, it's funny you say that because I like to think of it more as selective seeing, and he wants to see the basket more than he sees his teammates. But that's not all bad for a guy like Prince. I mean, you know, some teams actually need a player who's aggressively looking to score at all times. And I think ultimately, though, it'll limit his usage if he can't become a better distributor of the ball as well. Barea's jump shot is usually right on point. When he gets room to shoot, he's able to pull that trigger fast.
Irving finds KD. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
The 3 for Doncic. The long distance 3 is buried.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic, his court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
Irving passes to Durant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. I mean, not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
And both free throws good for Durant. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Outside Durant, passes it to Jordan. LeVert against Doncic. LeVert kicks to Durant. Shot clock at 5. That one Allen dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Boy, that in-between game of Durant is deadly. Give him this shot, and you'll regret it.
Here's Barea, and it's blocked by Jordan. And now here's Prince, the fast break opportunity. Outside for KD. Baseline J on the way, and off the front, and in it goes. That's now 8 points for Kevin Durant. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Greg, the 2 words you and I don't like the most in this game, load management. Why do we see more of it now than when you played in the game?
A couple of things. I think sports science has evolved, and I've talked to a ton of coaches about this. The reality is that now they don't determine whether or not a guy's going to play. It's going to be the people that work with the strength and conditioning. They determine if a guy is ready to go. Secondly, I would also say the contracts now, the investments that teams have in these assets, you want to try to prolong their careers as long as possible. And so I think it's a smart move from an investment standpoint.
You bring up some great points. Now, here's Doncic. He's coming off a 40-point game against Oklahoma City.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
Outside Durant. Here's the 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Allen. Brooklyn trailing. Durant, the pass to Irving. To the inside. Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
The feed now to Cauley-Stein. To the paint. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And, you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Dwight Powell's checked in for Porzingis. Harris is checked in for the Nets. Crawford comes in for Irving. Here's Harris. Cauley-Stein with the defensive effort. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 1. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. And Doncic throws it down.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Durant with it. Turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota. Here's Crawford. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
Here's Doncic. And it's sent back by KD. And here we go. Fast break. Crawford's got it. And here's Harris from the arc. Sinks the triple. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also they've been really active on the defensive end in terms of applying pressure and coming away with steals.
Here's Doncic following the 3-pointer by Brooklyn. Cauley-Stein. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Tell you what, for a young player, Doncic has already shown tremendous skill and feel for the game. Beautiful floor awareness there.
Now here's Crawford. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Minnesota. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Offensive rebound. Allen. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. And the Nets lead by 4. And the Mavericks call time here. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Biyombo is checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Finney-Smith, guarded by Harris. Finney-Smith kicks to Curry. Now the dish to Biyombo. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. J.J. Barea checked in for Dallas. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Brooklyn leading by 4. Now Dinwiddie. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Curry passes to Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jared Allen.
Well, I tell you what, Doncic plays with really good energy and awareness, but also he's got a quiet physicality to him, and he doesn't mind being bumped around when he's trying to score.
All free throws good from Doncic. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 47% here so far. It's stolen by Barea. Floats it up for Doncic. That evens the score.
This is clearly Doncic's role. I mean, he's out here to score as much as possible.
There's Crawford with the 3. No good on the last second attempt there. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be right back after this. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of an NBA season.
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually every day, and how can we bring that together to make a great group? And I think that's the focus every day. That's tough in itself. That's the pressure in itself, is the getting up and being laser focused on what your job is every day. And I think a lot of guys in this locker room know how to muster up that focus to, win basketball games.
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
On the perimeter, it's Curry and Doncic. Dwight Powell is out there with Bismack Biyombo. And it's Barea in at the point guard position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
Nice step in from the line that time by Harris. Gets those looks because you've got to respect his 3.
And so here is Dallas following the bucket by the Nets. Outside for Barea. Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by Prince. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 47%, pretty solid. Dinwiddie wide open. Let's keep it alive. Jordan finds Dinwiddie. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Dwight Powell. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Irving's checked in. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Up top, Barea, covered by Irving. A nice shot by Barea.
A good job by the defender of not getting fooled by the step back, but still got the shot to fall.
Dinwiddie outside. Back to Irving. Jordan high post, working on Biyombo. Jordan can't get it to go. Barea, the pass to Kleba. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. Barea's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Kicks it to Prince. Here's Jordan. Biyombo with the block.
Excellent timing by Biyombo and an impressive vertical, too. He's a good shot blocker because of that.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
To the wing right side. Here's Biyombo. Drops in the tray. Biyombo's got the lead up to 4 now for Dallas.
Oh, man, how about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your teammate?
Irving against Curry. Irving's shot is good.
Irving has the touch needed to do damage from just about anywhere, including from there.
Outside Curry. His first shot coming late. Again, the Mavericks score.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick and his ball handling is so good. Absolutely, virtually impossible.
Now here's Barea. 11 points for him in that last game against Oklahoma City.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Irving against Barea. Pulls up on the elbow. Irving can't hit.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
No good from Finney Smith.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Prince, the pass to Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Mavericks leading by 4. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court. The Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you. Outside, Porzingis. The floater, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Taurean Prince. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Mavericks making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. The Nets also changing it up. Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Taurean Prince. And it's Crawford in for Dinwiddie. Now here's Durant. 8 points for him. Up again.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Dallas leading by 6.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
Barea kicks to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Back to Barea. Takes a 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Barea's got the lead up to 9 now for the man.
And, you know, Barea is a fairly consistent three-point threat. You can't sleep on him out there.
And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And, Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, one step to the hoop, and he's completely relocated indicated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Powell's checked in. Irving looking over the floor. Inside. That's in, and the Dallas lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Allen. Allen's got 4 points this quarter. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. Pass to Porzingis. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now, here is Irving. He's coming off a 16-point game against Minnesota. And there's the pass to LeVert. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Passes to Barea. It's stolen by Allen. .58 seconds left now here in the second. Outside for Durant. No good from outside. Mavericks leading by 10. Barea with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Barea dishes to Powell. LeVert against Doncic. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now. Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Paulie Stein passes to Powell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, Powell showing you right there that he can play through contact. Very physical and good concentration, too, to get that up and down.
Outside Durant for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Durant's got 11 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And that does it for the first half of play. Mavericks lead by 10. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He ended up with 28 points, 3 rebounds, and 6 steals. He's been playing extremely well lately and making some new highlights for us already in this one. Shaq, what's your take on Dallas?
Well, they were really in attack mode. The most telling stat is how many times they got the free throws. They weren't all afraid to get their hands and get those elbows dirty. You know, I'm a specialist when it comes to the elbows.
Kenny, how'd you think the Nets were playing? And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin.
We've played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Nets. Durant and Prince make up the forwards. Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. And it's Jordan in at the 5. He's feeling it. They grab their own miss. Six on the shot clock. And the dunk by Doncic.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Irving passes to KD. Pops Gives it up for Jordan. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Durant. Jordan trying to free himself up. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Durant's got 13 points.
Man, he gets it done in bunches, does Durant. He's a superb scorer. You just got to marvel at his greatness.
Here's Porzingis. The rebound by Prince. Prince has got 4 rebounds in this game. Irving against Doncic. Irving attacking, and he banks in the layup. He's got 8.
Yeah, you know, you got to appreciate the speed of Kyrie Irving. I mean, incredible at finding different ways to get to the basket, and he is not afraid of anybody.
And the Mavericks call time here. Greg is a point guard. What is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot, and you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
A different look for Dallas. Biyombo comes in for Porzingis, and Curry subbed in for J.J. Barea. The Nets also changing it up. Harris comes in for Kevin Durant, and Dinwiddie subbed in for LeVert. They get a hand on it, and there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Outside Curry. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Nets. Harris passes to Prince. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Prince has got his 2nd basket.
Well, good job that time by Prince putting his muscle on display. Excellent work fending off the contact and capitalizing.
Steps back and shoots. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move. He isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Now, here's Biyombo, covered by Irving. Biyombo, no luck. Nets trail by 12. Prince finds Irving. Harris inside the line. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Harris has got 10 points.
You know, like a lot of shooters, Harris prefers to release off a pass, catch and shoot, not the dribble.
On its way from Curry for 2, and he hits the jump shot. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Pass to Irving. 3-pointer. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Irving knocking down that 3. Textbook form, too. Never rushes anything. Mechanics are efficient and effective.
Back to Doncic. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Timeout called, the Nets. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat, or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far. And I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought. Pass to Finney-Smith for the three. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Harris outside. Pulls up on the wing. Misses off the right iron.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And so Crawford will bring it up for Brooklyn. It's a 16-point game. Now the pass to Jordan. He dishes it to Dinwiddie. Sweet little floater. Dinwiddie's got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Curry kicks to Doncic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. 6 to shoot. Here's Cauley Stein, and it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. J.J. Barea checked in for Dallas. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Karis LeVert comes in for Harris. Here's Barea, 7 points in the game. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Nets trail by 14. Pass to LeVert. Kicks it out to Crawford from past the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Barea, the pass to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Nice work there from Doncic. Saw an opportunity to cash in and didn't let it go awry.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Barea against Dinwiddie. And it's Durant missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Powell with the steal. Back to Doncic. And the call will be against Karis LeVert. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Zinkas, he's checked in for Cauley Stein. Up top, Doncic. LeVert defending. Nice shot by Porzingis.
Boy, with the basketball IQ of a 15-year vet, Doncic makes plays that even veterans struggle with.
Dinwiddie right side. Pass to Allen. High post, KD. Powell's there. Nice move. He stepped back and cast it up. 15 points for KD.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Here's Doncic. And it's sent back by Allen. Porzingis finds Doncic. Back to Porzingis, over Allen. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Doncic. Porzingis has got 4 this quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Wound up there for Allen.
Well, you look at the shot selection, guys, from Allen. Excellent. I mean, does not rush, won't force it, takes what comes naturally within the flow of the offense. That's good basketball.
Pass to Porzingis, over Allen. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
The deep three from Durant. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. J.J. Barea is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Irving. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Irving, excellent at converting with either hand. He's got a special talent for finishing in the lane.
Barea shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
And the Nets making a change here. Prince is checked in. KD with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. The kick out to Irving. Lets it go from deep, and that's good. Kevin Durant for 3.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
There's the pass to Kleba. Just over a minute played here in the 4th.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
No good from Irving. Dallas leading by 15. Barea, the pass to Porzingis. Over Prince. Back to Barea. Doncic feeling it out. Down low. Here's Porzingis. Allen with the rebound. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. And then Durant with the jam.
Boy, Karis LeVert has done a nice job elevating his playmaking ability, which helps him and his team.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Boy, I like this young man, Jared Allen. He's still working to find consistency in his offensive game. He's a really good leaper and finishes at the rim, protects the rim. But his strength right now, which will always be his strength, I think, is his defense. He's outstanding at that end of the floor.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said, this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. See if they were listening, guys.
And Clark, with Allen, he's still young, and the comfort on offense has yet to really find him.
Yeah, and you know what? I think he's really scratching the surface there, Greg. I mean, this kid is only played 1 year in college. He's shown you that he can defend at a high level. And he looks like he's a worker, so I think his offensive game will ultimately catch up with his defense.
Here's Kleba. No one on him, and he makes the easy one.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Porzingis with the steal. Kleba, the pass to Porzingis, and he gets the bucket. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Mavericks?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jared Allen. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Here's Irving. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Here's Barea. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Taurean Prince.
J.J. Barea has speed to burn. I mean, he's shifty, he's quick, and because of that, he's extremely valuable as a decision maker and scorer. Great competitor.
And both free throws good for Barea.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
They get it back. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
Barea kicks to Porzingis. Shoots. Dallas again missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Passes it to Durant. Over Doncic. Here's Jordan. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Porzingis. And Doncic. Here we go. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, you look at Luka Doncic, and it's clear. He's got the entire package, a full repertoire, especially at the offensive end.
And that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. That's his first foul. Curry's checked in for Doncic. Here's Durant. Count it. Good. KD's got 13 points in the second half.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunity.
Right side Porzingis over Durant. And it comes off the front of the rim.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Irving can't hit.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And Curry has it in the corner. Over Durant. Curry's shot is good.
And you know what? Sometimes you just can't stop Seth Curry. This guy is a solid scorer and a crafty one-on-one player.
Irving against Barea. Outside Durant. Jordan trying to free himself up. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut back down to 14 on those points from Durant.
So smooth offensively, extremely smooth. Durant, easily one of the best scorers in NBA history.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that. Coming off a bunch of losses in a row, they turned to him to break the streak, and he delivered in a big way. Now, here's Barea. He feeds it to Curry. And stolen by Prince. And here we go. Dinwiddie heading to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup.
How about Prince? Really crafty defensively and coming up with the takeaway.
Dallas leading by 12. Here is Barea. They double him with Jordan. Fires the three. Here's Porzingis. Plays it up and banks it in. Porzingis has got 13 points in the second half.
just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and boy, I really admire his energy. Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Here's Barea. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Free throw, no good for Barea. We know the NBA is looking to get rid of the one-and-done rule pretty soon. Adam Silver, Greg, saying he thinks the league can create a better system. Do you think so?
I think they can create a better system for some. I think the growth of the G League, no doubt, is instrumental in that new system. Now these young rookies can get the playing time in lower-tier pro games as they continue to develop. But I think still the collegiate game plays a significant role. The experience of going to college, even for a year, can be invaluable.
There are pros both ways, college or the G League. Agreed?
I do. I'm just glad it's not a one-size-fits-all proposition. Now you have the option. Not every kid wants to go to college and have that experience.
DeAndre Jordan knows a big part of his job is to gobble up rebounds. That time, an angry putback from Jordan.
LeVert against Curry. And here's Porzingis for a three. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Curry passes to Porzingis. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Three-pointer, LeVert, and the Nets, another three.
Karis LeVert, one of my favorite young players in the league. He's hard to guard because he's got a quick release, and he's very confident in his ability.
The tray, good. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long. Dressed in their finest, the Mavs as they came through the tunnel earlier on, ready to give their faithful fans plenty to cheer about tonight. A stunning view of the moon over our broadcast location tonight in Dallas, Texas. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Center. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Let's take a look at Dallas. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot. And, of course, there's Los Angeles, 6 games out.
And you know, for the Lakers, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Well, it's possible we haven't seen them at their best yet. They've shown they can play with any team in the league. Now they need to do it every night, not just some nights.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dion Waiters is out there with Cook, and it's Howard in at center. And for Dallas, Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. J.J. Barea is out there with Doncic, and it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward. Now here's Waiters. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Doncic outside. Over Waiters. And it's Doncic missing. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, in that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
They certainly made their presence felt on defense. They were active and rejected a number of shots.
Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, you know, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change. But sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 16s, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
Now, here's Barea after Dion Waiters miss.
And love how much Doncic believes in himself. It shows when he shoots off the pass like that.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Now Davis turned in an outstanding game against New York. Here's LeBron. They get it back, and that one's good by Davis.
Okay, look how competitive Davis gets for the board. He knows how valuable second shots are.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to talk with Frank Vogel for just a minute. They really don't want this game to come down to the wire. Coach said Luka Doncic is so good in the clutch, either shooting it, driving it, or passing it. We'd like to avoid that scenario altogether. So that means they have to be comfortably ahead in the 4th quarter. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Here's LeBron. The Mavericks making the shot, and there it is for him.
The biggest fear any opponent has. I mean, watching LeBron go to work inside, I mean, you know what the results are going to be.
The 3 for Doncic. The three-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got 7 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
I love watching Howard still doing his thing out there. A nightly double-double threat.
Now here's Barea. A 14-point game for him in the win against Denver. Here's Porzingis. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
Now, here's Doncic after Dion Waiters miss, and the basket is good. 9 points in the game so far.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Here's Howard. Count that bucket.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Doncic. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Dwight Powell comes in for Maxi Kleber. And it's Seth Curry in for J.J. Barea. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Morris is checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Dion Waiters. And it's Alex Caruso in for Quinn Cook. Now, here is Morris. He's coming off a 10-point game against New York.
Look at Morris break down the defense on this play. If they leave one of his guys open, he's going to get it to him fast.
Doncic dishes to Curry. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Lakers trail by 6. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And they had to scrape and claw to get the win the last time these two teams went head-to-head. It came down to a few key free throws at the end.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Look at the Lakers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at the Mavericks, they're putting to rest any big concerns people may have had with this team, proving they are truly an upper echelon club.
The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Curry. Doncic outside. Kicks it to Powell. Tries from 10. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Lakers trail by 6. Caldwell Pope outside. At the teardrop. It's deflected, and they get it back.
Capable of being a defensive anchor. Keith Cauley-Stein is positioning himself to swat shots.
To the inside. And he makes good on the layup.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Caldwell Pope outside. On the wing, Morris. Here's Caruso. Offensive rebound, Kuzma. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Masterful at timing. When to go after offensive rebound. Kuzma excels at getting the right position.
Doncic outside. Up top, Powell. Clock at 6. Doncic outside. Over Davis. And Davis sends it back.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, his timing. It's never going to happen.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Marjanovic is checked in. And Barea subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Now, here is Morris. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Wow, Morris has such a soft release. I mean, love seeing the ball roll off his fingertips.
Here's Barea. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. The 8-footer. And another basket for Dallas.
He has such a strong presence inside. Collie Stein can be a hard man to defend in the painted area.
Here's Caruso. No points in the game yet for him. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Curry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Mavericks shooting their second and third free throws tonight, and the first one drops. And both free throws good for Curry.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Caruso. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Mavericks making a change here. Lakers trail by 6. And that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. That's his first foul. Seven seconds left to play in the first quarter. Cook, the pass to Davis. Shoots over Marjanovic. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist from Cook.
And there's so many levels to Davis's offensive game, and the mid-range happens to be one of them.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 4. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated, seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
J.J. Barea is out there with Curry. Then there's Maxi Kleber, and it's Porzingis in at the 4. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Now here's Caldwell Pope, another key contributor to that nice win against New York. Kuzma outside. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the paint. Here's Marjanovic. Off the left rim and out.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Oh, Kuzma's in position.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Passes it to Curry. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And the Lakers call time here. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Dwight Howard's checked in for Anthony Davis. James comes in for Markieff Morris. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Howard misses.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
And the basket by Curry.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
LeBron against Porzingis. Kicks it to Waiters. Los Angeles with another miss.
And that would have been a big 3 if he drained it, answering back for the triple at the other end.
Porzingis at the elbow. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Cook. Here's Kuzma. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Takes some strength to finish through that kind of contact, and Kuzma's definitely put in his share of work in the weight room.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Nowadays, the three-point shot is huge. They were firing from outside.
Dallas making a switch here. Finney-Smith's checked in. Now here's Curry, and he really played well against Denver. Shoots over Kuzma. Curry's shot is off.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Curry deciding where to go with it. They double-team Curry. Pass to Kleba. Here's Finney-Smith from outside the arc. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Waiters outside. Floats one up. Here's Kuzma. That one misses. Nice D from Porzingis. And Curry has it in the corner. They double-team Curry. Now here's Barea. Inside. And stolen by Kuzma. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Raiders leading the charge.
The quick instinct of Kuzma. He's going to know when to go after steals.
They double him with James. Here's Finney-Smith. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 11. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Barea. He's guarded close. Doubled by Howard. And the ball's... tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Lakers trail by 11. LeBron passes to Waiters. To the middle. Here's Kuzma. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. That's 12 points for Kyle Kuzma. Raiders against Curry. They double-team Curry. Here's Finney-Smith. And a miss there on the triple. LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Here's James, and he uses the glass on the way.
Timeout.
LeBron's got his second bucket.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Dallas calls timeout. A different look for Dallas. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Powell comes in for Maxi Kleba. And Doncic is subbed in for J.J. Barea. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Doncic has got 14 points. Lakers trail by 9.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Kuzma. A 23-point game for him in the win against New York.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
Chalk up 2 there. Doncic with it. He's got 19. 1:57 left to play here in the half. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. It's off to Oklahoma City for him after this game, so they have the Thunder to look forward to. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Caruso kicks to Howard. 6 on the shot clock. Raiders for 3. That shot off. Now Dallas takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Now here's Curry. 14 points for him. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Kuzma. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. 59 seconds left in the first half. Dallas, no good that time either.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Dallas leading by 8. Outside Curry. And the pass to Powell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. For Dallas, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
Dallas making a switch here. Marjanovic is checked in, and then for Los Angeles, Davis is checked in for Howard. Morris comes in for Kyle Kuzma, and it's Caldwell Pope in for Waiters.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
The 3 for Doncic. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Doncic has got 22.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, they was important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got offensive rebounds as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 10 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
Well, it's easy to see why they've been the better team offensively. They've been shooting the lights out of the ball. They're running their strong offensive system and making the most of every good shot that they get.
And Shaq, what do you think about the Lakers?
Ernie, I love you. I got to be honest. That was an awful first half. Giving them over 60% from the field? Come on, Ernie, wow. They've stayed in it. Maybe it'll give them a little extra motivation they need to fix their defense.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, the defense didn't do a very good job of staying connected to him. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
All right, fans, let's start the second half strong. Keep it going with a little defense. Here's Waiters. The Lakers rebound. Kicks it out to James. To the paint. Here's Cook. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Cook out there with Dion Waiters. And it's Howard in at the 5. Back to Doncic. Three-pointer nailed from three-point land. Doncic has got 25 points in the game. So it's the Lakers now. 7-point differential. Here's LeBron. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Here's Waiters after the Mavericks pick up 3. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Howard in the post. Kleba on him. Howard can't hit. Mavericks leading by 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks call time here.
And the talk in their huddle is going to be about taking care of the basketball. I mean, their turnover numbers are terrible.
Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Now here's Kleba, and Davis sends it back. James, the pass to Waiters. Ron right side, and the layup's good off the glass. James has got 10 points in the game.
And James is used to scoring through contact. Doesn't matter what the D throws at him.
Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Los Angeles calls timeout. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
And the Lakers making a change here. Morris is checked in. We get a moment now to view the league's stingiest defenses. The Mavericks, number 1.
Without a doubt, the best defensive team in the league this season. Forget about any other stats, steals, blocks, whatever. It comes down to limiting points. And so far, nobody's been better at holding their opponents in check.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roll that freely on the glass?
Kleba with the bucket.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
And so it's the Lakers with it. The Mavericks making the shot. Here's Davis. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They've led by as many as 11 points. They host the 76ers after this game. Davis with the double team. Correa, the pass to Kleba. Doncic outside. 5 on the clock. Shoots it. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And now it's a 9-point Maverick lead. Lakers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. The drive by James. And LeBron throws it down.
That's how LeBron likes to attack. So effective at scoring on the move.
Doncic against Waiters. Doncic outside. Porzingis at the elbow. Over Morris. And it falls over the rim and in. Porzingis has got his second basket of the night.
For the most part, he's been sitting back tonight, letting his teammates carry the load. Nothing wrong with that.
Pass to Davis. Over Kleba. Gap it goes, and the Dallas lead is cut down to 7 points thanks to the hoop from Davis.
And I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway, but he sure can make it count.
Dallas calls timeout. Now the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to, when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
That's just superb concentration despite getting hit. James is just excellent at scoring through contact.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. Mavericks leading by 7. Doncic outside. He feeds it to Cauley Stein. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Oh, and when Cauley Stein is cutting to the hoop after the screen, his teammates are doing their best to get him the rock. He is so good at finishing as the roller after the pick.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Powell against Davis. James, the bounce pass. Morris inside.
Love to see him battling in there. Go get it, little fella.
Dallas has gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. On its way from Curry for 2. Offensive rebound. The shot by Cauley Stein, no good. Lakers trail by 9. And that one is good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 30. Down low. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Razor sharp focus right there from Cauley Stein. Accepting the foul and pushing his way through it.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Marjanovic is checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for James. Here's Caruso. Here's Caldwell Pope, and the rejection by Marjanovic. Curry on the wing. To the right side. Here's Marjanovic. Whoa, what a finish!
Run that back. I want to see the replay now.
Go ahead and just hammer it home, why don't you?
He might not be the athlete that some of the other big men are in this league, but my goodness, he still knows how to finish.
Yeah, we see it here. When he does get aggressive, the result can be powerful.
There's 1:26 left to play in the third. Loads it up for Davis, and the rejection by Marjanovic. And here is Curry. 14 points for him. To the inside. The 8-footer. And another basket for Dallas.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The D could expect this to happen when they give Davis this type of positioning. It's really that simple.
Now, here's Doncic. Even when an opposing defense is giving him everything he can handle, he still finds a way to score. He's averaging over 33 points a game. Here's Marjanovic. 13-point lead. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Caldwell Pope against Curry. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And he gets it to go. Doncic has got 10 points here in the second half.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Caruso looking for an opening. Passes it to Davis. 1 second left. Offline. And so it's Dallas, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding dish that time.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Curry and Doncic, the guard pair. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 slot. Now Marjanovic following the three-point attempt by Anthony Davis. Shot clock at 3. Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
All heart from Caldwell Pope there, using every ounce of strength to muscle that shot in.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Curry passes to Marjanovic. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
A big size difference there, and he takes advantage. You got to exploit the mismatch.
Pass to Howard. Left side, Davis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
Over the course of AD's career, he's made a concerted effort to draw fouls. I mean, we've seen that free throw attempt number skyrocket.
Zinkis, he's checked in for Dallas. Maxi Kleber comes in for Willie Cauley-Stein. The Lakers also changing it up. Dion Waiters checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Cook subbed in for Alex Caruso. Here's Finney-Smith. The pass to Porzingis over Howard. Porzingis can't hit. Here is Cook, guarded by Kerr. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one is off.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
J.J. Barea is checked in for Luka Doncic. Mavericks leading by 15. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Lakers shooting it pretty well, close to 50% inside. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
LeBron's checked in for Los Angeles. Waiters outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, easy call.
First one falls for him. And with the frequency of three-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on three?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes than twos. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on three-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts, but I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that three is going to be vital.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Pass to Davis. Over Kleba. No good off the back of the rim. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Finney-Smith kicks to Porzingis. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
From deep, James kept alive. Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Oh, this isn't fair. Everything is going AB's way. He's in the zone. His scoring had a terrific.
Curry finds Barea. And here's Porzingis. Howard with the steal. Here's LeBron. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Curry against Waiters. Curry passes to Porzingis. And the three off target. Lakers trail by 15 to the inside. And Howard slams it home.
You allow Howard to get in close, he's going to punch that ticket.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, let's see if they can keep focused.
Here's Finney-Smith, covered by LeBron. Now Barea. Elbow shot is on the way. Porzingis can't hit. Davis finds James. Waiters outside. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got assist number 5 here tonight. Barea surveying the floor. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Outside Curry. Howard against Porzingis. Here's Kleba. And Davis sends it back. Fires the three. Here's Howard. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 10 rebounds. And the Mavericks call time here.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Turnovers weren't a story for them early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
Goes up off the inbound. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Davis.
He's been a different player since halftime, coming on strong now.
Now here's Barea. He's covered closely. Here's Porzingis, and that one swishes right in. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
And that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's LeBron.
Oh, come on. Hall of Fame athleticism and ability. James has no problem throwing it down in style.
To the paint and finished off by Davis.
Oh, trustworthy in these types of situations. Give Davis the rock.
Now here's Curry, and here's Barea outside. Here's Porzingis, and good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
It's all clicking for him right now. I mean, they got to body him up better than that.
Here's Waiters. Pass to LeBron. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Mavericks leading by 6. Here's Barea. And here's Porzingis for a 3. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Waiters against Curry. Bounce pass from Waiters. And that one's good. James. LeBron's got 6 points in the quarter.
You got to be in awe, James, an offensive juggernaut. It's called fire here tonight.
Barea, the pass to Kleba. That one falls.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Loads it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Love the timing Davis has. He has a sense for when to rise up and slam down the alley.
Now here's Barea. Down low. Here's Kleba. And Kleba slams it in.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
And the Lakers call time here. They're down by 9. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Luka Doncic. He's checked in for Dallas. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Cook kicks to Waiters. The offensive rebound. The second chance effort. Swiped away. Here's Barea. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. So the first one drops, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And both free throws good for Barea.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Here's Bradley. And that one is off. And it's Dallas the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. Barea, the pass to Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Pass to Morris. Shoots over Marjanovic. Can't connect. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Luka, congrats on the win, but you have a quick turnaround here, so what will be key to keeping this going?
Same as today, prepare hard for this game, play good defense, and, just keep attacking them. We just got to prepare ourselves.
Hey, man, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.